Hey everyone. So, I've got a lot of energy right now. It's a new moon energy around, and I'm more charged up than usual. So, it's the middle of the night. I've been busy during the day, but here I am. And I thought maybe I'll give some spooky season tips, quickly answer a question I've been getting asked quite often. And I have a little message that I feel like needs to be shared, whoever needs to hear it too. So, first things first, one of my main spooky season tips is that if you're someone who's very sensitive to energy, especially if you're a medium or things of that nature, who does enjoy spooky season as well, if you want to watch, certain kind of like spooky shows or movies and stuff, do it in the daytime because there is a drastic difference in energy between the daylight and the nighttime. And right now, the veil is thin and continuing to get thinner as October goes on. And so, anybody opens themselves up to certain vibrations and certain energies. And this time is a huge experience of duality of the light and the shadow. Neither is either bad completely, neither is good completely, but because we need both. But in order to not tip the scale too far one way or the other, it does help to balance things out in that regard. One of the messages I wanted to share is that for those of you that have a feeling of betrayal or anger, there's not much you need to do right now because things are going to balance out on their own. What I mean by that is also with the veil being thinner, people can't get away with their bullcrap, their moose caca. They can't get away with it. Truth is more easily seen because there's no curtain blocking what's going on backstage. So you're seeing the inner workings of things that are coming to light. Also, with it being 2024, which adds up to 8, and also energy of like karmic cycles. So right now, if you've learned the lessons, you don't have to repeat them again, and things are going to continue to be exposed. But there is a balance coming. So wrongs are being corrected, and you don't have to do much to do it. You don't have to say much. You don't have to, as long as you are continuing to mainly focus on your own inner peace and your peace of mind, your peace of heart, and moving in integrity, things are going to correct themselves. Because the veil is thinner, those that have been moving in the shadows all year from a lack of integrity, those that were not moving in a place of honesty, and things of that nature, things are going to catch up to them. Let's just put it that way. So this is all part of things that you'll be seeing on a collective level and on a personal level as well. So sit back, use this time to fuel your power by embracing your own shadows, healing them, working through them, growing into the confidence in the fact that you are moving in integrity and things will come together for you in divine timing. You can be very much charged up by this time as well. One of the questions I'm asked often is, do spells basically, do they have an expiration date kind of a thing? And I feel they do expire most of the time. Like spells, curses, things of a negative energy. And when I say curse, it doesn't always mean that somebody's doing actual spell work, but it could just be them having negative energy projected towards you or speaking badly about you behind the scenes, what then puts negative energy on you. That is all forms of spell work that people don't realize they're doing all the time. And in that regard, do they have an expiration date? I do feel yes. And your biggest defense in that is mainly moving in your own sense of self-worth, self-confidence, and power, rather than feeling as though others have so much influence and impact over you. Now, you may not realize it, but maybe you often feel drained or tired, or like something's off when you deal with certain people. And those are the kind of people that may be putting this energy towards you. And eventually things can wear off, I feel, in my opinion, without you doing much of anything other than truly believing in your own power and worth. Now, I'm no expert on every single actual spell or actual curse that may be out there. I'm not speaking on that. Mainly speaking on just the spells that get placed on people on a daily basis that people often don't even realize are happening, because it's more all magic, all spell work is energy and a vibration. But I think you get what I'm saying. I do feel like they do have an expiration date, especially also when it comes to spells that you may be doing towards certain goals and such. Like, let's say you light a candle for something you think you wanted at one point, and then somewhere along the line you don't want it anymore. I think that can cancel things out just on an energetic level, or that it kind of expires at some point. It's like no longer valid. You know what I mean? And even if that desire does catch up with you later when you don't want it anymore, well, then you just can kind of be like, oh wow, well, I see that finally played out. But I can see why Spirit had it come at a time when I don't want it anymore, because at the end of the day, I now realized that there was something else out there that was better for me anyway. So I think that's all I had to say. Hopefully this was helpful. Enjoy your spooky season. I love spooky season so much because it allows you to embrace your shadows this time of year in like more of a powerful way, especially if you're someone who is aware that you have a good balance of the light as well. And when I say embrace your shadows, I mean it's not being oblivious or to deny the fact that the shadow side exists. Like, understanding that one cannot exist without the other, basically, and doing it in a way that can be healthy and fun and playful and all of that. You know, sometimes we're taught to believe that monsters, symbolically speaking, look scary or a certain way, but sometimes the monsters are those that we have been told look beautiful on the outside or are nice, and those people that we thought were monsters on the outside are amazing energetically behind the scenes. Am I making sense? Anyway, I feel like this allows people to be more of their true self, flaws and all, during this time of year. So, yeah.